Hello guys, welcome back, and today both the AT-AT and the Sandcrawler have been revealed on LEGO. Let's take a deeper dive into these. They're looking absolutely amazing. First up here we have the AT-AT. Now this set is looking very good. It's looking very good. It's obviously not your traditional Hoth AT-AT. It still looks very nice. It's kind of like more based off the Rebel AT-AT. Like it's like for the remnants. I don't know, but take a closer look at it. Right here it looks like we have a speeder bike in the back of the AT-AT, and also we have this little escape pod that this like Imperial commander escapes in the show. But yeah, it's looking really good. I'm glad that they could put those details into the AT-AT. Let's get into the minifigs. All right here we have the Imperial Remnants Snowtroopers. Now these figures are looking absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that they changed the visor, because in like the kids TV show, the helmet was like dual molded almost, and the eye holes were huge, like they were just like didn't look anything like the actual regular Snowtrooper. And I'm so glad that they decided to print it instead of dual mold it. So very glad that they did that. Other than that, the figure's looking amazing. It looks like it has the same just Snowtrooper torso as any Snowtrooper does. The legs, it's a little bit different like printing on there. Looking awesome. But there's only going to be 2 included in this set, which I guess is okay. But I'll get into more why I think there should have been at least 3. All right, next up we have the regular Remnant Snowtrooper with the cloth on instead of just without. But anyways, the reason why I thought there should have been 3 Remnant Troopers is because there's only 1 regular Snowtrooper. So I was thinking like at least include like 4 troopers. Well, they included 2 Remnant Troopers, only 1 Snowtrooper. So like they could have included 3 Remnant Troopers and 1 Snowtrooper, or 2 Remnant Troopers and 2 regular Snowtroopers, which would have just been a little bit better. But I guess that's just LEGO. They don't include a whole lot, but that's pretty much it for the Snowtrooper. It's the same exact one that came in the battle pack, except with, of course, those different legs, like the new printed legs. But anyways, that's it for the Snowtrooper. Let's get into the next fig. So next up, we have this like commander, like this like I don't even know. I don't think his name ever got like said in the movie, so he's just a random commander. It's very cool figure, like with like the fur robes. Like it looks very nice. Very nice figure, leg printing. Looks amazing. Probably one of the best figures in the set, but still very nice figure. He can like escape in his little escape pod. Very nice, and that's pretty much gonna wrap it for the AT-AT. It is rather good, but it could have been better. Let's just say that it could have been better. So let's get into the next set. Also, I forgot to mention, it also comes with Mando and Grogu. They're the same ones that came in the rest of the Mando wave. The Grogu is the version without like the Beskar metal. But very glad they included those. Mando and Grogu should be included in every single Mando set. Alright, next up we have the Sandcrawler. Now this set is going to be from Season 1 of Mandalorian series, so not aligned with the Mando movie, but still very nice set. Let's get started here with the build. So, the build. If you're a Star Wars fan and you know what the Sandcrawler looks like, I'm sure you can notice something a little off right now. And that's the fact that the Sandcrawler is the wrong color. It is gray, which it is accurate. It is gray in the show. You just can't tell very well. But W LEGO for, I guess, being consistent. But anyways, let's get a closer look at this set. Let's go. Alright, so looking at this set, has a very nice interior, very spacious. It's got some scrap parts, like a scrap droid right there. Some crates. So very nice interior. I like it. It's not like the Clone Titan tank where you can't like fit a figure in there. But anyways, we also have the cockpit. All 3 Jawas can fit in the cockpit, which is amazing. Anyways, that's pretty much for the interior. We also have like these like kind of like banners up on top. That's pretty much it. Very nice interior. Let's get into the figs. Next up, we have Mando and Grogu, and this isn't just any Mando and Grogu. So Grogu, same one from the Mando movie sets and all that, but Mando himself, he's just looking amazing. So it's basically the Razor Crest version of him, except with mud all over him because he fought the Mudhorn. I'm so glad they included the mud. If they did not include the mud, that would have been just a whole different story. But they did. W Lego. Amazing figure. Very cool. I'm sure it's gonna have just the Din Djarin head underneath as well. But yeah, just amazing right there. Let's get into the next fig. All right, next up we have like Cooley or whatever his name is. I low-key kind of forgot his name. I think that's his name, but I don't know. Anyways, this figure, I think it's the same one from the UCS Razor Crest. I can't really tell. There might be like a couple minor changes, but I'm pretty sure it's just the same one. Looking pretty nice. There's nothing really they could have changed except giving him leg and arm printing, but I guess Lego doesn't really do that, so I guess we don't really have to complain too much, but anyways, that's pretty much it for him. Let's get into the next figure. All right, next up we have the 3 Jawas that come in the set, and I actually kind of like how they look, like the gray and the red eyes instead of the brown and the yellow eyes. I actually really like it. I think it's like a good change, just like the sandcrawler. It kind of reminds me of the Coruscant Guard gunship, how like it was just like the regular gunship until they just bam, red gunship. It's been a brown sandcrawler, bam, gray sandcrawler. I think it's cool. I like how they can go out the comfort zone and make sets that are a little bit different than the regular ones. But yeah, I think they look really cool. We have 3 different Jawas. They all have different torso prints. Very nice figures. Let's get into the next one. Okay, next up we have the Mudhorn, which I kind of forgot to mention in the like set, and I guess it is brick built, so it's technically considered part of the set, but I low-key kind of forgot to mention it, so we're just gonna dive into it here. It's a very nice build. Like, they didn't like mess it up too much. Like, it looks like the Mudhorn. It comes with like the little like Mudhorn egg as well. You can have Mando fight it. I'm so glad they included this into the set. Thank you so much, Lego. Looking awesome. It's not huge, but it's still there. It's not small either, so it's nice. And that would be pretty much it for this video. The only thing I did want to mention is that the Imperial Remnant Trooper, I was kind of sad that they only included 2, but I am thinking that they will probably include the Remnant Trooper in a like foil pack sort of thing, kind of like the Galactic Marine. It was in the Clone Tiny Tank, $180, and now it's in a foil pack. Price is probably going to go down, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did that the same for the Remnant Trooper. So don't buy the AT-AT just for the Remnant Trooper. They'll release it in a like probably maybe max year. I think that's what they kind of did for the, I don't know for sure. But anyways, that's going to wrap it for this video. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.